All right. All right. So who the hell are you?
Name is Ike Johnstone. Right now we're at the Bill Pickett Riding Academy, located on West River Drive in Montgomery, Fairmount Park, Philadelphia.
And what is the significance of Belmont Stables here?
Belmont Stable was built to be a police stable back in the 30s. Matter of fact, 1936. It was to house the Fairmount Park guards, mounted guards. And they moved out of here about 1930. And we moved in. The building was practically vacant during that period of time between 1970. I moved in 96. We moved in here to start a youth program to work with the youth, primarily in the Temple area. Yeah, what we do, basically what we do, we bring the kids down here. It's primarily was a summer program. We bring the kids down here during the summer months just to get them out the neighborhood, expose them to the horses, and you know, we have them riding, but the whole thing wasn't designed to make riders out of them, but it's just to get them out the neighborhoods. Well, horses teach us a lot about ourselves. When we bring, say, like a young kid in here, 7 to 8 years old, that's never been around a horse, and just seen them on TV, they're terrified. Horses, because they're intimidating, you know what I'm saying? But then, once we start to working with them, you know, we get them to the point where they'll lead this big animal. Can you imagine what that does to one? You know, 2 days ago they was terrified. Now they're leading this big, huge animal, you know, just with his fingertips. And it also teaches that you can get things, except young people, you can get things out of life without taking them. See, you ain't gonna take nothing from a horse. You know, you're not gonna hold pulling. They measure stuff in horsepower. You know what I'm saying? So you have to cooperate with this horse to get this horse to cooperate with you. So it teaches cooperation. You know, they don't care nothing about you being a corner boy, anything else. You know what I'm saying? You wanna respect me. That's what that horse is saying. Because if you don't, I can take you out of here. Just that quick. So it teaches that. You know, it teaches you can get things done without taking them. We teach that there's love and strength, and that's what the horses are. There's love and strength. These are powerful animals. And you just treat them with kindness, they'll give it back to you. And I talk to young people about their family history, and then you get into the black history and all the other stuff like that. When my kids were very young, like Lance, he was about 12 years old. I remember us going to a horse auction, and I wanted to buy him a cowboy hat. And Lance refused the cowboy hat. He said, Dad, because all that doing is imitating a white man. You know, he was just 12 years old. Then that's when I realized that he didn't understand the history of the black cowboy, the Black West, and the contributions that African Americans played in it. So that's when I start getting material and stuff together so, you know, that my kids could read so they can get a true understanding. We're not imitating anyone. If the origin of the word cowboy is really a black person, because during slavery, we were referred to as boy. We took to the plantation cow. So that's how the word came about.
Like there was a disconnect that no one knows about the connection between like blacks in the American West.
If you really get into the history of the West, and we call it the Black West, it was the blacks who settled the West. They never taught about the history of the Black West. You know, they never taught the history of the Buffalo Soldier. They the ones that rescued Custer before Little Bighorn. Yeah, they rode 100 miles in 24 hours to save him. And you know, and they were on their way to try to get him out of Little Bighorn, but they didn't get there on time. Yeah, so there's a history, there's a history. I believe in you have to give of yourself. And I've learned that the more I give away, the more I'm given to give away. And I believe that. That's true in my life.